Now, see this Kenneth Okonkwo, he get bad mouth. He said, Peter Obi no get money to campaign for president for ADC. And Peter Obi, they try to use him as a lifeline in order to generate money to campaign for the next election. He said, how Peter Obi will sue him for 5 billion naira on top of what? Say whatever he said or whatever he has said, say everything they correct. He can't give us a lot of evidence according to him, which I would show now the evidence we Kenneth Okonkwo give. For those of now we don't understand the story, make I take time to paraphrase am so that I will get my idea of what really happened. To the point whereby Peter Obi can demand for 5 billion naira as compensation for damages. Make una calm down, make I explain. Kenneth Okonkwo go Chinese television. Then they ask am question. Instead of him to face the question they ask am, he turn him mouth, go on top of Peter Obi matter and NDC. He said Peter Obi na criminal in B. Say Peter Obi to pretend over the difference of people in the eastern part of Nigeria. Say a lot of delegates in the eastern part of Nigeria pay 10 million naira respectively. In view of that, Peter Obi na thief him be. As he make that statement, he no go down with Peter Obi. Just the way I made in my initial video, those of you that have not watched the video, make una go watch the video. I say if me and the Peter Obi, I go sue Kenneth Okonkwo because what he said on Channels television, it did beyond with me. You just need to ignore because that one is too much. Calling Peter Obi a criminal, supervising over the criminality in the eastern region of this country. I was imagining like, what is that singular thing that Peter Obi has done to Kenneth Okonkwo? So Peter Obi can instruct him lawyers. Say, in fact, write Kenneth Okonkwo, make una tell her my mind. Number one, then tell Kenneth Okonkwo, say Kenneth Okonkwo, now we be the lawyer of Peter Obi. And our client don't instruct us to write to you that his attention or the attention has been drawn to the force, that means the lie and derogatory statement where you don't make against Peter Obi and the way you condemn NDC primaries in the eastern part of Nigeria. And this cannot go without being challenged. In view of that, we have 7 things we want you to do with immediate effect. Otherwise, you go collect and you collect your size well. Number one, they say with immediate effect and alacrity, make him withdraw all the first and derogative remark and statement where you don't make against Peter Obi. Number two, they say make him make a public apology to Peter Obi. They no stop there. They say the public apology must be done on all social media platforms. And it should also include channel television where they go talk the first way they talk. Na Twitter, na Facebook, na Instagram, na tweet, na TikTok. Kenneth Okonkwo must go there and make public apology there. Number 4, they say the same energy we use to call Peter Obi criminal. Now the same energy he must use to apologize to Peter Obi. Number 5, they say he must pay Peter Obi 5 billion naira for damages because he don't damage Peter Obi reputation. It dey affect Peter Obi psychologically now, so he must pay Peter Obi 5 billion naira. They say he must undertake and make sure say he no go say anything against Peter Obi again or stand for Peter Obi neck until election finish and even after election. They say finally, say any attempt for him to fail not to do the 6 above, say he go collect and he go meet himself for law court. Now so they stop the matter. Immediately they finish that one. Now so Kenneth Okonkwo come outside. He say, he said Peter Obi don't broke. He said Peter Obi no get money. He said because the evidence we get against Peter Obi is pure, is sure. Because if you're not sure, you know when you talk like this against Peter Obi. He said, oh Bunike, na tell her. I don't give her evidence. Make una see the evidence all around. WhatsApp evidence. Imagine Kenneth Okonkwo as the lawyer. He dey come outside to rely on WhatsApp message that you engage yourself with somebody. Privacy. Now, you don't divulge the private information between you and that person. The person also has the right now to sue you under oath, to sue you in the law court. Oh, Bunike don't come outside now on Channels television. He can't say Kenneth Okonkwo dey lie. He say everything wey Kenneth Okonkwo talk, say he tell am na lie in blow. Make una hear wetin Obunike talk for Channels television today.
Limit this to what he said, I said.
Okay.
So he said that the party, the National Caucus told us to pay 10 million naira. That is the issue. I never said that, and it's not in the message. And I will want this conversation to limit it to what he said, I said. What he said on the national TV.
Yes, we limit it to that because what he said is that and this is very ridiculous because it looks like we're doing she said, he said. But what he said and the allegation which he made was that the presidential candidate of your party, the NDC, is running a criminal enterprise. That whoever it is that votes for the presidential aspirant or the presidential candidate of your party is not just voting for the All Progressives Congress, as he had said before, but was also supporting the criminal enterprise being run by your candidate. And he cited your message as evidence of that.
And that message he cited is that I said he asked us to pay 10 million naira. That's what I'm still talking about.
Yes.
So I'm telling you, Peter Obi never told me to pay 10 million naira. I never told Kenneth Okonkwo that Peter Obi in any way told me to pay 10 million naira. The person who asked me to pay 10 million naira is the national secretary.
Yes. Okay.
So I also mentioned that he said the caucus leaders.
Yes.
I told him I never had a meeting, any consultation, any meeting at all where consensus was discussed. So I could never have been in the position to have been told by the National Caucus to pay 10 million.
So going to other things that he said here, I mean, because he said you mentioned the name of the hotel. That clearly is your message here. I'm looking for the portion where he said that the names were collated at John Wood Hotel. Yeah, this is it. So while many of us were on the ground participating in the primaries, allegations emerged that lists of candidates had already been prepared at John Wood Hotel in Abuja. The situation became even more troubling when the party, in its press statement signed by the National Secretary, distanced itself from the controversial list while simultaneously acknowledging circumstances that effectively rendered the outcome of our primaries meaningless. The question is, who was in John Wood Hotel?
I should tell you. What I said there is there was an allegation.
Yes.
There was an allegation that the list has been prepared in John Wood.
Okay. You do not know who.
I did not. You have the message.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is,
I never said
you did not
so.
say anybody was in.
I never said so.
A list of candidates was being prepared there, but the situation became more troubling when the party, the National Secretary, distanced themselves from that particular allegation, meaning that they as a party were not aware, but somebody was there.
If you read down, you will see where I said that the party that could not organize primaries is shifting blame. You didn't see that, did you?
Yeah, I've seen this. He said even more disturbing is the fact that the same statement signed by the National Secretary appeared to shift responsibility for the Anambra situation to Peter Obi.
Oh, let me see. What is that singular problem Kenneth Okonkwo get with Peter Obi? What is that problem? Look, you have your party. Why don't you just stay in your party, stick to your party and fight for your party? Why be saying now Peter Obi make you deal like this? Make sure say you won't run Peter Obi down. To what ends? Because you won't make yourself the Yaga bandit of the eastern part of Nigeria, which is not going to happen. Nobody can lord over the eastern part of Nigeria. Even during the colonial era, nobody ever lord over the easterner. Nobody. Because some people try to assert themselves on the easterner is one of the factors that led to Aba Women Riot of 1929 due to the activities of the Warren chiefs. So the Igbos are known for people who are Republicans. So nobody can cage the Igbo. They have free minds. When it comes to Nigerian politics, now Igbo get free mind pass. So why will you as an Easterner now, they come back all because you are pitching tent with Atiku Abubakar. You don't vow with Amadioha. You don't vow with yourself, say you go run down your Eastern brother. You go run down Peter Obi for your own gain. Kenneth Okonkwo, I said it in my last video. I said you go collect. You go collect well. I know as much as a lot of Nigerians know, say you are still living in bondage. And that bondage, now Peter Obi go deliver for that bondage. You go collect. And you collect your size well. I promise to see you guys soon. But don't forget to subscribe, to like and to share. I remain the Eagle's Eyes.